everyone. Just make sure that you have a gray X in front of you so we are keeping the right distance. Awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to start seated. So, finding a comfortable seated position for you, making sure our sits bones are on the mat. So you're welcome to go in easy pose. You're also welcome to sit on your knees, legs out, whatever is most comfortable. From here, just kind of, there's a beautiful view behind me. You're welcome to watch that. And for the people that are on the stage, if you even want to turn around while we're grounding ourselves and see the view, you're welcome to do that. And from here, just settle into the breath. So our class tonight is all about our fall or autumn equinox. And so we're going to really honor that tonight, thinking about the abundance of summer and what that may have meant to you. For our farmers, it was the end of their season for their crops. But what did that mean for you as you transition into our fall and our autumn? Usually that means turning within as our days get shorter. Maybe turning on what grounds you, what anchors you as you come into this place of looking within. And I invite you to set that intention for your class tonight. What do you see your autumn looking like? And then just start turning on the breath. Deep inhales, deep exhales. And then reversing it, going in the opposite direction. And then finding that stillness. And then from here, we're going to come onto our toes and we're going to sit back. And know the difference between pressure and pain. Pain we always move away from. Pressure we breathe through. So let's inhale our arms up. I'm going to face you so you can see. Inhale the arms up. And then bring that right arm back behind you. Bring that left hand to find the right hand. Hug that left elbow back, opening that right shoulder. Inhale the arms back up. Bringing this left arm back behind us. Bringing that right hand to find the left hand. Hugging that right shoulder back. Inhale the arms back up. Go ahead and plant the hands. Let's untuck the toes. And let's just yogi drum the tops of the feet, letting the blood rush back in. And then gently finding stillness. And then from here, let's come back into our child's pose, tucking our chin to our chest, resting the forehead onto the mat, knowing that any time throughout class today, you can come to this pose to regroup, to restore. Maybe now just kind of rocking the head to the right and to the left, letting that intention that you set for your autumn, your fall, taking it in to that mind center, and then exhale, letting it go. Let's inhale the arms up and overhead. Let's tuck the toes and lift the hips, finding our downward facing dog. And then from our down dog, just gently bending the knees, kind of waking up that posterior chain of our body. And then gently move into stillness. Letting our head go, maybe shaking it yes and no. And then relaxing here. And then from here, let's inhale, look to the top of the mat, and take that meditative walk to the top of the mat, slow and control. Bending the knees, resting the stomach on top of the legs. From here, let's ground through the feet as we press into the feet, reaching the palms, coming all the way up to that upward salute. Palms touch. Let's bring them through heart center, mountain pose. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Let's inhale, circle the arms up high. Exhale, hinging from our hip creases, coming all the way down with that nice neutral spine. Tracing the shins. Inhale, find that tabletop back. Exhale, lowering down. Let's bend the knees and let's come all the way back up. Palms touch. Come through heart center, mountain. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale here. Inhale, circle the arms up high. Exhale, find that forward fold. Inhale, trace the shins, find that half lift. Exhale, release, bend the knees. Inhale, come all the way up. Hands come through heart center. Tadasana. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. Let's start that movement. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. This time, bend your knees, plant the hands onto your mat, stepping the right foot back to plank, stepping the left foot back to plank. Take another deep inhale. And then on the exhale, lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, let the right heel float up. Look to the right thumb. Step the right foot through. If you can't step it through, use this right hand to bring it forward. We're gently going to lower the left knee to the earth. We'll plant this left hand. We'll bring the right hand to our sacrum, and we'll spin our heart towards that right knee. You can keep the right hand on the sacrum, or maybe let it float up towards the ceiling. And then gently lower the right hand to frame this front foot. Let's extend this leg back, flexing the toes back towards our face. And from here, let's go ahead and bend that knee, planting that right foot, planting the hands, tuck the left toe, lift the left knee, and let's bring this right leg up and back to three-legged down dog. Lower the right foot to the earth. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, left heel floats up, stepping the left foot to the left thumb, lowering the right knee to the earth, untucking the right toe, planting the right hand down, left hand on the sacrum, gently twisting the heart towards that left knee. Like you can lift the left arm up, and then lower the left hand to frame this front foot, bringing the hips back, flexing the left toes back towards our face. And then bending that left knee, coming back into that low lunge. Plant the hands, tuck the right toe, lift the right knee, lift the left leg up and back, three-legged down dog. Lower the left foot to the earth. Let's inhale, come forward to plank. Let's gently let our knees touch the ground, untuck the toes, hugging those elbows in as we lower ourselves all the way down. And from here, let's bring our hands out in front of us, tenting our fingertips, pressing into the fingertips, and inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Let's bring our fingertips a little bit closer, elbows are bent. Inhale, press, lift up. Exhale, lower. One more time, bringing the fingertips out wide. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Press up into tabletop. And coming back into our Baladasana, child's pose. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale here. Checking back in with the breath. On your next inhale, find tabletop. And then on your exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, finding that downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of the mat and slowly walk your feet back to the top of the mat. Bending the knees, inhale, coming all the way up, noticing how the sky is changing, bringing the hands through our heart center, Tadasana. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Let's inhale, circle the arms up high. Exhale, find that forward fold. Inhale, trace the shins, half lift. Exhale, release, stepping back into our plank. And exhaling back into our downward facing dog. Let's inhale the right leg up high, stepping the right foot through to crescent moon. Then lowering the left knee to the earth. This time, let's bring our hands to heart center. And then let's hook that left elbow to the outside of the right, pressing the palms together and finding that spinal twist. Nice. Let's come back to center. We're going to tent our fingertips and plant them around that right foot. We're going to tuck the left toe, lift the left knee. And then from here, plant the hands, step the right foot back to plank, And exhale back into our downward facing dog. One full breath cycle here. Inhale, lift the left heel up, stepping the left foot through. Gently lowering the right knee to the earth. Bring the hands to heart center. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, hook the right elbow. Press the palms together, spinning our heart towards that left side. Inhale, come back to center. Planting the hands, tent the fingertips. Tuck the right toe, lift the right knee, and then plant the hands, step the left foot back to plank. From here, we're going to lower all the way with our hips to the floor. And then try not to collapse into the shoulders, letting those shoulders come back and down. And then from here, we're just gently going to roll onto that right hip. And then come back to center. Rolling towards the left hip. Come back to center. Exhale, lower all the way to the earth. Inhale, press up into tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes. Find downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Start walking with the left foot to the top of the mat. Let's bend the knees, reverse swan dive, coming all the way up. Bringing our hands through heart center, mountain. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. So we're going to pick up the pace a little bit as we're warming up. Let's inhale, circle the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find that half lift. Exhale, release. Stepping the right foot back to plank and then the left foot. Exhale into downward facing dog. We're going to inhale the right heel up, stepping the right foot through. Setting that right knee on top of that left ankle. And then from here, hinging up, pressing into that right foot, finding crescent moon. Inhale, float the arms up high. From here, let's just gently lower the arms down. Inhale, arms come up high. This time, straighten the front leg as you lower the hands down. Inhale, bend the knee, arms up high. Exhale, let's go ahead and tent our fingertips and straighten this front leg. Inhale, bend the right knee, plant the hands, step the right foot back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, let the left heel float up, stepping it through. Inhaling up to our crescent moon. Exhale, lower the hands down. Inhale, arms up high. Exhale, lengthen the front leg. Inhale, bend. Tent the fingertips, plant them, framing that front foot, and then stepping the left foot back. From here, we're going to lower all the way to the earth. We're going to inhale, lift the right leg as we come up with the upper body. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift both legs, coming up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. 2 more full breath cycles. Taking a water break if you need one. On that 4th inhale, let the hands float back to the mat. On the exhale, find downward facing dog. And from our down dog, look to the top of the mat. You're welcome to walk to the top of the mat or float to the top of the mat. From here, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands through center, mountain. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, trace the shins, half lift. Exhale, release, stepping our left foot back to plank, stepping our right foot back to plank. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Inhale, let the right heel float up. Step the right foot through. So we've been here before. Inhale to our crescent moon. Exhale, lengthen the front leg, arms come down. Inhale, bend the knee, arms come high. From here, tent the fingertips, plant them down. Bend the left knee and lift the left leg up, standing splits. From here, gently start bending that right knee, finding length in your spine, and gently let the left toes touch the earth. Inhale, back up to your crescent moon. Exhale, this time as you find length, bow over that front leg, curling into our earth for this fall. Exhale, bend the right knee, plant the hands, step the right foot back. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, let the left heel float up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, find your crescent moon. Exhale, lengthen the front leg, arms down. Inhale, bend the knee. Tent the fingertips, lower the fingertips to the earth, flying that right leg up high, standing splits. From here, start bending that left knee as you lengthen the chest forward and gently lower the right toes to the earth. Inhale, back up to your crescent moon. Exhale, finding that length, bowing over that front leg. Bend that left knee, plant the hands, step the left foot back. So you're welcome to do any of those versions we did before on our flow, or you're welcome to join me, lowering halfway, untuck the toes. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, let the knees touch the floor, coming back into our child's pose. 3 breath cycles here. Deep inhales. Deep exhales. 2 more cycles of breath. Then inhale the arms back overhead. Tuck the toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're going to come back into our flow from the back of our mat. So inhale the right leg up high. Step the right foot back through. Inhale to your crescent moon. Exhale, find that length. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, tent the fingertips. From here, fly the left leg. Now you're welcome to stay here, or maybe you can bend that left knee. And then maybe you can stay here, or that right hand can find that left foot. If it finds that left foot, maybe lengthening that knee to the sky a little bit more. And then from here, releasing the right hand down, extend the leg, left leg where it's parallel to the floor. And then from here, find that long back. So you're welcome to stay here, or maybe you can find Warrior 3, that capital T. Bending that right knee, lowering the left toes to the earth. Inhale up, crescent moon. Bow over this long leg, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knee, plant the hands, fly the right leg up and back into three-legged down dog. Right foot finds the earth. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. Inhale, let the left heel float up. Step the left foot through. Inhale to your crescent moon. Exhale, lengthen the front leg. Inhale, bend the knee, tent the fingertips. Let the fingertips find the top of the mat. Gently lift the right leg up, standing splits. Bending that right knee. See if the left hand can find that right foot. If it finds the foot, see if you can't find the knee towards the sky. And then gently releasing the leg, extending the leg out. Lengthen through the crown of the head. See if you can't find that capital T. Bending the left knee, lowering the right toes to the earth. Inhale, crescent moon. Nice, everyone. Exhale, bow over this long leg. Inhale, bend the knee, plant the hands, fly the left leg up and back. Lower the left foot to the earth. Take a deep inhale here. And a deep exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, let the knees come down. Exhale, back into your child's pose. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. Hearing the sounds around you of nature, the beautiful crickets. Feeling the breeze lightly on your body. Then inhale the arms back overhead, and let's come into tabletop. From tabletop, let's inhale, find that cow back. Exhale, find cat. Inhale, find that long neutral spine, and we're going to sit back into a hero's pose. So we're sitting on a modified hero's pose. So we're sitting on our heels. I'm going to face you, and then from here, let's gently lower that right sits bone to the floor. We're going to flex the left foot, and we're going to wrap the right foot on top of that left ankle. And then bringing our arms out. Sometimes when we turn within, it's hard to find that balance. So maybe we can close our eyes, finding the balance in our body the best we can. Finding length through the crown of the head. Take an inhale, and you're going to twist over towards your left. Pause as you exhale. And on the next inhale, maybe that left chin goes toward, the chin goes to that left shoulder. And then inhale, come back to center. Again, finding that balance. And then let's bring our hands next to our knees. And then from here, coming back into that modified hero's pose. Letting our spine come back to neutral. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. And then gently from here, bringing that left sits bone to the earth. Flexing the right foot, wrapping the left foot on top of that right ankle. And then bringing our arms out. First with our gaze open, finding balance through our gaze. And then gently, softly, if it's comfortable for you, closing the eyes and see if you can't find balance through your body. Knowing even if it physically is off, we can bring it there mentally. And then from here on your next inhale, twisting over to that right side. And on your next inhale, bring that chin towards the right shoulder. Coming back to center again, finding that balance. Bring the hands to frame the knees and gently come back into this modified hero's pose. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale. And then gently, let's go ahead and bring our feet out in front, bringing our feet to the top of our mat, extending them out. And then from here, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to go ahead and bend our left knee, planting our left foot on the earth. Then we're going to take this right leg and come into a figure four, so making any adjustment. Remember, the right ankle needs to be under that left knee joint, flexing through that right foot. And if this feels good for you, just bring your hands here and stay. Or if you'd like, you can take the left elbow, and the inside of the left elbow wraps around that right foot. And then we're going to bring the right hand around and cradle it. If the arms don't reach, you can bring the arms up here. And we're just going to kind of rock it here, soothing to our body, loosening up a little bit more. And then finding that stillness. And then from here, let's go ahead and hug that knee into our chest, pointing the right toes, flexing. And let's take the left hand to the outside of that right leg. Let's take the right hand to the outside of that right foot. And then extend the left leg out. And then from here, just lengthen this leg. If the knee's bent, that's okay. Or maybe you can lengthen it all the way out, stretching out those hamstrings. And then gently let the right hand float towards the back of your mat and follow it with your gaze. Inhale that right arm up and overhead. And then holding on as you let go of the left arm, floating towards the back of the mat. Inhale the left arm back up and over, lifting the leg again, and then bending that knee, hugging it into our chest. And then from here, you can either plant the foot and stay here, or if you'd like, you can bring this foot back behind you, coming into half hero's pose. And again, challenging yourself to find that balance. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Again, as you inhale, really reach through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, just let everything relax. Let's take that right hand and find that right calf, lifting this right leg up and back. And then just shaking out the knee, letting that blood rush through that knee joint, improving joint health. And then let's start that sequence with our left leg. So bending it up, bending that right knee. And then from here, finding that figure four. Remember, you can bring the hands back behind you. You can wrap that right arm around. Left hand at the hands meet, that's fine. If not, you can bring the hands up and through. And then from here, we're just going to kind of rock that leg. And then finding that stillness as we release that leg, hugging it in, pointing the left toes, flexing, and then gently drawing circles. And then from here, we're We're going to take the right hand to find the outside of that left leg, left foot. We're going to take the left hand to find that instep. And you can keep the right knee bent or extend it out. Inhale, lifting that left leg up to wherever you can take it. And then gently pulling that leg, stretching out the hamstrings. Exhale, back off. Inhale, let's reach that left arm for the back of our mat. Bring that left arm back up and over. Letting the right hand float towards the back of the mat. Beautiful. Bringing the arm up and over. Stretching out the hamstrings one more time. And then gently bending the knee into the chest. Give it a nice big hug as you sit up nice and tall. And then from here, let's bring this left leg back, coming into this half hero's pose. Remember, tenting our fingertips, finding that balance, reaching through the crown of the head. Taking the left hand, finding that left shin, reaching that left leg forward. And from here, just shaking out our legs. And then from here, let's rub our palms together, creating a nice heat. And then placing the palms, just rubbing it around our knee joint. Does so much for us. Just kind of letting that warmth seep in. And when the warmth leaves the hands, just let them go down by your sides. From here, we're gently going to offer our heart forward, coming into a flat back, that neutral spine. Take an inhale here. And then on the exhale, let the chin tuck to the chest as you round all the way down. Deep inhale here. Deep exhale, really relax the jaw. Then from here, just lengthen through the crown of the head first, walking yourself back up, finding that staff pose. We're going to swing our legs over behind us, coming back into our tabletop. And then from our tabletop, we're going to tuck our toes, lift our hips, finding our downward facing dog. So from down dog, we're going to come forward into plank, lowering our knees to the earth, untucking our toes. And we're going to come into our front plane Savasana. So there's a couple ways you can go here. You can bring the hands here to pillow the forehead or your ear. You choose where you want to go, curling into this place of grounding, looking within for your intention for your class. Think about really relaxing the shoulders. If the shoulders aren't relaxed, bring the elbows out wider. Come back to that breath. Deep inhales. Deep exhales. If you have one ear on your hands, gently turn the head to the other ear. If you have your third eye, your forehead on the hands, go ahead and switch out whichever hand's on top. Make it the bottom hand. Come back to that breath. Deep inhales, deep exhales. On your next inhale, gently bring the hands underneath your shoulders, gently pressing yourself up to tabletop, and then coming back into our child's pose. Again, curling into this place of new beginnings, this place of new seasons as the leaves start falling from the trees, as the trees start gathering the energy for winter. We can do the same with our minds and our bodies. And then gently bringing the hands out in front, gently pressing yourself up, coming back to where we begin class in a seated position. From here, we close our class, bringing our hands to Anjali Mudra, prayer mudra. We bring our thumbs to heart center. And taking a moment to bow our heads in gratitude for everything our body does for us, knowing that it has seasons too, and taking the time to notice the seasons our body goes through, knowing you put your body first tonight by taking care of it. Let's inhale that crown of the head up towards the light and knowledge above us, the light and knowledge around us, but most importantly, the light and knowledge within. It's been an honor and a privilege to guide you through your practice today. May you be happy. May you be safe. May you walk this earth in peace and ease. Join me in closing our class with the word namaste. And namaste means I bow to you. I respect you. So join me in saying namaste. Namaste. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Again, thank you, all of you that are here so much. This wouldn't be happening if you weren't rocking what we're doing here at the college. Thank you for keeping us safe and following the guidelines to keep us here through the semester. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Please be careful leaving. Nicholas has turned on the lights for us. So just keeping that distance, but staying social safely like you've been doing. You're rocking it. Namaste.